I just came home with this box waiting for me. It's a studio display and we are setting it up today. This is a huge box. Whoa. Oh, how am I gonna keep this box? Do I have space for this? Oh wow, this is really heavy. Definitely want to lay this flat. Which side up? Apple really should have it written on the box. Oh! Press this in. Lift it up. I'm sweating. This is a huge box. This goes out. It's like a little puzzle. Oh! Whoa! This is... Oh my god, this is heavy. It's been so long since I've unboxed an entirely new product from Apple. So this is a very interesting unboxing experience. Thunderbolt cable, matte black, no less. This is it. It's probably heavier than any monitors I've ever carried. Whoa! Everything is like, it fits like a puzzle piece. It reminds me of Iron Man. Like when things like go on top of him and they just fit perfectly, except this is taking it out instead of putting it in. And this is the cable. It doesn't come with huge power bricks. Awesome. My LG monitor comes with this huge brick. Bad. This is the adjustable stand. So you can go up, go down, go up, go down. You can tilt. One thing this cannot do is to rotate vertically. There are reasons why I went with this adjustable stand, and you can go to this timestamp if you want to learn more. But for now, don't move. Oh my goodness. What a beauty. What a beauty. Now we're setting it up step by step. First, we're retiring these monitor arms and the LG monitor. They have served me so well the past 4 years. Goodbye. That also means we gotta mess up my entire cable management to remove the cables that need to go. Next, bringing in the beautiful studio display. Plugging it in and hey, this is a surprise because it actually lit up. I did not notice this at all, and if we zoom in closer, there's actually 3 dots. Next, we're connecting everything to my Element Hub. This acts as a dock for my Mac. It's connected to all my accessories, keyboard, mouse, mic, and now the studio display. With this, I get a super clean single cable setup so that anytime I want to use the studio display, I just need this one cable and everything is set. We also do get power delivery through this single Thunderbolt 4 cable, so the MacBook Pro stays nicely charged. Drew a little chart to show you how it looks, and I'll link everything below. Moving over to my favorite part, cable management, because this mess needs to go. Cable ties are your best friends. Get loads of them. There's no rules here, but I do try to group the ones that are closest together. Once they're all tied up, shove them inside the cable management bar and make sure nothing is dangling out or hanging out because they are just not nice to look at. It just messes with my head a lot. And we're ready to put my desk back to where it was, except this time we can actually push it back to as close to the wall as we can because we're no longer using that monitor arm. That arm used to be clamped to the desk and you always had to just leave a little gap. Otherwise, it'll scratch the walls if they touch it or if my desk moves up and down and just create that horrible abrasion. I didn't install the BenQ screen bar because it was just such a nice display. Did not feel like I should mess with it, but I ended up installing it the very next morning because it's my only source of light on my desk, and without it, it's just too dark to work and it strains my eyes whenever I work without it. Overall, the setup was so easy, literally plug and play. However, I do need to wait for a special cable in order to hook up my PC to this. This doesn't support HDMI, DisplayPort. You need a really very special cable, and I ordered it from AliExpress. There are actually 2 options, but I went with the AliExpress option so I can really make use of this 5K display. I'll leave all the links in the description box below, so feel free to check them out. This is why I got this. First, the minimal design. This glossy 5K display, that color accuracy right out of the box without needing to fiddle with the settings underneath, behind, none of that. The being able to control the brightness of this display without touching it. So we're going to go into displays, and now we can just change the display brightness of this beautiful, beautiful display. Oh my god, this is insane. No more like going underneath and fiddling around with the buttons. That was... Thank god. I love this. I love this feature. And this goes all the way to as bright as this. This should be 500 nits or 600 nits. The color looks great out of the box. This completes my minimal desk setup. It's been something I've been trying to recreate ever since I saw Peter McKinnon's video last year. His desk setup video where he only had one item on his desk. I do a lot of creative work, so my brain is in a whirlpool of ideas all the time, and it doesn't help if my desk has a lot of clutter. So when things are kept minimal, when there's fewer things on my desk, my brain feels more organized and I can focus way better. I come to this desk every single day. I want to feel motivated to work, and the Apple Studio Display does that for me. Also, my old LG 4K monitor looks dark for me. There are scratches, and color calibration on it is a chore. I literally have to put my MacBook right next to it and compare the colors and change the settings based on what I think my MacBook looked like. I don't think that's the most professional way of getting it done. I think you can pay to properly color calibrate your monitor, but it is how I've been getting it done. Also, this comes with a built-in camera and really good speakers, which I will let you hear right now. I went with the height adjustable stand because I want to be able to adjust the height whether I'm sitting or standing. The most versatile option would be the VESA mount, especially if you already own a monitor arm. You'll be able to rotate it, make it vertical, horizontal, or tilt it or place it however you want, plus you'll save $400. But that is just not for me. I wanted the signature look of the Studio Display. It is classic, modern, clean. The stand is part of this design, and I think the look of this whole thing is part of the premium pricing. I have tried the vertical setup, but that just never really stuck. I've always gone back to using the monitor horizontally. Considering I'm already paying a premium for this monitor, I wasn't gonna save the $100 just to return it or regret it after 3 months of use. This is 2.7K for me in Singapore, and that is after some crazy discounts that I got. Watch this link right here if you want to learn how I got it. This is definitely not for everyone. I think this monitor is great for people who want great color accuracy out of the box, people whose old display is breaking down and actually have the budget to buy a really expensive display that can probably last you for the next 5 to 10 years. And this is probably for my designers, photographers, creators, those who really can appreciate what this unique monitor can give, because there's nothing out there that looks this good, that has a webcam, that has great speakers, that is a 5K display. I debated about this for a year before actually getting it. It's definitely a yes for me because all the things I said, but I'll be doing a full review video after using this for a while. I'll let you know if this is worth it. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out. Stay maintained, cheery. Goodbye!